that show for me. And now we're gonna start her.
You're alive. I have an ad.
Hey.
Where did we leave? Oh my god.
Gosh.
Where did we leave off? Whose turn was it last?
We started at the top of the order.
Top of the order, Ulan again.
I think I was running away this time.
I hope so. Jesus Christ. My goodness. Hey, Coogan. You got those boxes drawn? I may as well just start it.
All right, we should all be good.
All right, so welcome back, everybody, to M&A&D&D, D&D and M&A&D, episode 32. In the thick of it. My God, what has happened? 4-hour battle, and they've made it 17 feet to the left. All hell's broken loose. Mergers and acquisitions has found themselves in the thick of it. War has broken out amongst the people of the Deadman, the Mirror of Deadman, the Bullywog versus the Lizard Folk, the Cultists weighing in against the giant lizards, the giant frogs, the Uthaga. Everybody is throwing in, and our adventurers find themselves.
Don't forget who DW killed at the end of that episode.
Why would you remind him? Oh,
what are you talking about?
All of you are terrible people. All right, and you all blame me for shit, and then you bring stuff up.
Oh yeah, DW.
Moving on. To continue on.
That was awful.
Wait.
That guy was just there minding his business.
Because I actually take notes.
The Ulan is running away. That's all we.
Ulan's running away.
Sure.
You killed Ulan, and I
no. Ulan is running away. That's what we picked up. Nothing else matters.
We gotta rewind the tape now that I think about it.
Ulan looks back at the crying noises.
No! No! Run, Ulan, run! Keep running! Don't look back! Don't look back!
Your mic is breaking up. Your it does not want me.
Big time.
Damn it.
Ulan, after running back and forth multiple times, can't deal with
this
anymore.
Stop!
All right, so Ulan dead, no longer in the game.
What? I triggered a trap.
All right, I would say you're up then, my man.
He's already moved.
Oh, I'm just moving. That was right here. So 10, 20, 30, and then dash 10.
Wait, why can I can only see what Ulan's character can see. Like my vision, I can't see anything literally right in front of my character.
Yeah, I just have to refresh your page.
Okay.
Okay, I cannot find my character.
That's not flat.
Oh,
okay,
I found it.
Terry. Okay, I'm gonna say Terry.
Yes,
you're
You're not on the ground floor, buddy. No, I'm telling Ulan. That's a window above a drop.
No, that's the door.
This?
He just
No,
came through.
right here.
Right here's the door.
Oh.
He's looking out.
No, that's a window above a drop.
Yeah, I'm telling him that's a drop.
Okay, so are you gonna go and inspect that window?
I'm in the shadow realm.
Oh, can I move more? I'll do that.
I don't know.
No, that's the max movement.
I moved to my max.
Okay. Shit. Okay, so Oolong goes running through this door, leaving his companions behind as just like this clatter and clanging metals. War is breaking out. All hell's broken loose, and there's a noise that starts to like beat against all of your eardrums. It is loud. It is deafening. It is like driving your vehicle with only one window open. You know what I mean?
The
Yes.
sun is open.
And that's when you know that for a brief second the sun is blotted out of the sky. Very, very quickly, very shortly, but this beating continues.
Is there a roof?
Yeah, there's no roof above because this is like an open.
Not
Yeah,
on the courtyard.
Like, yeah,
in the courtyard, the courtyard's open.
Where you are, there is a roof, I assume.
Yes.
Oh shit.
So this one is free to attack Darfarius.
Who's right?
And a 19 to hit and a 16 to hit on
16 doesn't, 19 does.
16 does because he has an armor class of 15.
He has an armor class of 17. He doesn't equip the shield. But he's using the shield, so it's 2 plus 2.
Well, if he didn't,
He's been using one-handed, and it should be 17. He just doesn't know how to literally go into his character sheet and do it.
all right. So in the midst of it, Darfarius is surrounded, and one of the bullywogs, they're now just all like clawing at him. In the midst of this battle, he does take some damage. Crap, I gotta zoom out to even see all these guys. All right. They continue to push. Another bite manages to dig into Darfarius's tail as he's battling back. Valen, your turn.
Okay, so guys, where do you think we should move?
Keep following Ulan.
That was the plan.
Keep heading west.
The way that
Okay.
I've been trying to get you guys to go all of last session.
Okay. So I'm gonna move to. Why can't I control my character?
Yeah, I can't move my character either.
Yeah.
How did?
I'll refresh the screen, but I don't have control of.
I can move mine.
I'm refreshing it right now.
I can move Darfarius.
I can't.
I can't move anyone else.
Refresh mine.
Try to pull out a new character.
I don't understand why you wouldn't be able to.
I don't know. Try to pull out a new one.
But pulling out a new one would remove us from the turn order.
All right, where do you want to go? Can you mark on the map and I'll move them for you?
I'm trying reloading the screen. If it doesn't work, I'll let you know.
All right.
All right, yeah, refreshing's worked for me. I can also move Valen. I did lose this. That refreshed.
I don't know. The music's getting obnoxious. It's been on
Alright,
for
then don't worry
fucking
about it.
3 weeks.
I was just saying if we want.
I'm just saying that was
we lost Eric.
me just talking. Oh my word!
I still cannot move my character, and I can't see all the enemies around me.
All right,
but
tell me what
I'll
you want
move
to do.
to-
I can,
21. Hold on, I'm just gonna 21 and 17. He's 21 health. Let me bring out. Let me bring out.
I can move him. I could have moved him.
He's dead.
On forever.
Okay.
We found the secret. Oh, there's
Right.
2 of them. Because there was already another one.
Remove one.
Yeah, which one? You were right.
Oh.
This one. I pulled out a new one, so now I can
He's
move my
that one.
character.
All right, move the one and then delete the other.
Okay.
All right, you're still flying.
Yeah, I know. I'm putting back on my wing. All right, so I'm gonna move here. I will deal with the bullywog down here with my crossbow.
Do we know the health on any of these people, Viva, or was all their health like? I know a lot of them have been attacked. Do you know what they've been attacked by?
That a hit?
Oh, to which to a bullywog?
Yep.
Nope, that will not hit.
Okay. It's too bad. I'll keep hovering around in the air.
Bardic inspiration.
I don't have it. I have only one left. I can.
You should have. After a short rest, you should have gotten all of it back. You've already given out 5.
Yeah.
Okay.
What? I gave out 5.
A lot.
2 people failed. 2 people failed the bardic inspiration.
I don't remember. That's fine.
I just remember Terry singing a lot.
Okay.
It's pretty great.
Thank you.
Ooh. Okay. So one of the bullywugs, you guys behind you, you just hear like this horrible moaning as one of the giant lizards that had been fighting for you starts to like be overtaken by the bullywugs.
No.
And,
nah, Frank.
Yeah, this one he is dead. He's dead. Let's see. Oh yeah, this person died. What is this person still doing here? Dead.
Alex?
Oh yeah, I remember. Alex murdered him.
What is that on the ceiling right now? It's so itchy.
Your dignity.
Your
This one. So the bullywugs start climbing this lizard, and they feel. Although you guys have taken down Uziga, the giant lizards that had come to your aid are starting to fall quickly as the numbers are in their favor, and they climb. They begin to like climb on top of these corpses. And so back where you guys came from, the entrance to like the stall that the giant lizards were at, the lizard folk and the giant lizards start fighting, and one just kind of like grabs it and started shaking it around. Darfarius is up.
Who's playing Darfarius today?
Or Alex started to play him.
All right. I'm playing him.
I thought you had started to.
Sure. What health does he have? Pull up Darfarius' page. Great. All right. He's going to. gonna move here.
Would he not take like 3 attacks of opportunity at that point?
All right, let's get some attack of opportunities going, huh? All right. Oop, not ain't it.
Have to beat 17.
19 will do it. So, do they get their multi attack?
It's a single attack.
Okay. That's 1.
How much
That's
damage?
they take 3.
Halved.
So should
And
only one be in range
then
if they're
that's it.
He's still
over
raging.
10 feet.
So he takes. How much is the half of 3? 1 or 2?
It's 1, I believe. I think they round down.
Okay. And then he's going to attack this one right here.
You get like advantage since these bullywogs are like preoccupied with something.
I think he gets advantage.
He gets advantage because he's going to use reckless now, but he hasn't. Yeah, he's going to use his reckless attack to wallop. Got 3 attacks.
Wallop. Oh, wallop him.
Yeah.
Give him the bonk.
Hold on 1 sec. I'm not used to his spells. I need to look up one thing real quick. Produce flame. How far does that go? Action can be thrown 30 feet. Does it have spread? No.
In the meantime, Dragoon, do you like pina coladas and getting lost in the rain?
Yeah, I do.
I think you do.
Yeah.
I think you do, MacGyver.
Bum 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 bum.
18 that'll hit.
Okay.
Actually raining right now here. Just missing the
Alright, so there's 13.
So Darth darts across, taking some damage as he runs, and straddles up next to Raynor and just takes his one-headed warhammer and runs it down this bullywog's spine.
Is he still standing?
He is not. He is just jelly on the
He's gonna
ground.
stand on this one and he's gonna attack this one. He has 1 more step.
I think you said it was this one, right?
Yeah, I jellied that one. He's gonna step on his corpse, and then he's going to. Whoop! You just deleted Darth.
I didn't. I couldn't have deleted Darth.
Darth is deleted.
And that's the end of the Dragonborn.
And
I'll never hear the end of it. Okay, yeah. So he's gonna stand on that.
Man, last game Alex killed a mother. This game he got Darth deleted.
Oh my god.
And now
wow.
he's gonna wall up on this one.
Okay. So as that's gonna hit, so this bullywog is currently like reaching down to scoop up this baby that was on the ground.
Damn it, I didn't know that's just what this is.
And Alex,
I mean, thought it was this one that's holding the baby.
Poor baby lost
this one.
Clubs him, and he just like all of a sudden the right hand side of this bullywog just shatters, and as he goes to collapse to the ground, his tongue rolls out, and this one does grab the baby from him.
All right, thank God. Someone still has
the
the baby. Darth is gonna just throw a produce flame, and throw one at the one who walked away. Not the child. He's throwing it back here. This is his last attack. I gotta make sure I'm throwing it at the right person.
Terry have a dog?
No, my neighbors have a dog.
That is a loud ass dog.
I know.
Okay, so 19 to hit, so that's gonna hit everybody.
It doesn't have an explosion radius, as far as I can tell. That's what I was looking up. What produce flame? It's like it's a cantrip.
Okay, so yeah,
so
probably.
It wouldn't be like it hits everybody, so it'd be like a little thing.
So okay, it's this one here, right?
Yeah. It wouldn't have rage on it.
It wouldn't.
It would not.
Doesn't matter. So, Alex launches this, and this bullywog in his native frog voice is yelling like, "Save the baby! Save the baby!" And Alex throws this fireball at him, just igniting this bullywog. His wet looking skin just immediately before the fire just consumes him, becomes charcoal black, and falls to the ground. Okay, so no attack of opportunity. So I think this one's gonna try to take off so that Alex doesn't murder the baby. I mean, Darth Various doesn't murder the baby, and he
Put a
comes back this
marker on
way.
it if you can.
Yeah. Oh yeah, put a marker on it. Where's a marker for carrying a baby? Please don't murder.
The heart with a circle around it.
Well, if it's in DW's range,
He's probably gonna murder. I don't know why I'm even trying to protect this poor thing.
I mean, you could put you could meta it.
I
Put the
do
target
have like
on
a
it.
range of like 500.
I'm gonna do it. It's this one.
it
Yeah.
needs to get behind something.
All right. Various this bullywog. Somewhere there's a lizard folk fighting. Who fucking knows where that's at? Oh, up here. Okay.
Damn.
What the hell?
David probably hit his desk or microphone.
Ouch.
I did hit my desk. My bad.
Against what? A cult? No. Oh no. All right. Yeah. So this one's gonna start taking some damage. So he's starting to attack, and you just start hearing one of the other giant lizard start taking a lot of beatings over there. If you could hear the giant lizard speak, it'd be something like, "Don't abandon us, Alex. Don't abandon us."
I'm not even the
But-
one making the call to run, but everyone else is. It's my fault, of course.
I'm just saying if you could understand them, but no one can. So
I
that
understand.
was
I have no idea. I'm just going where the team is running away to, so I'm not left alone and to die. I don't want to die a baby murderer, or mother murderer. I just want to live as a mother murderer.
realizing that the tide is turning. This giant lizard just bites down on this cultist, and just the body splits in half, and it gulps the top half. And just kind of licks up his chest and gulps it down in one bite.
Pulled a Yoshi.
Mm-hmm.
Yoshi!
Oof.
Really good.
Okay, so this one, another one. So being attacked on all sides by bullywogs in desperation, bites at another one. Cultist moves up. I'm gonna start. Starts swinging wildly at these. All right. Another one of the giant lizards who's in real bad shape, just split from end to end, bleeding profusely, manages to grab hold of one of the litter folks and swallow him down. All right, DW. It is your turn.
Okay.
Confused, DW finds himself without babies to murder, looking around.
Where's that baby? No, man.
It wasn't a baby. He went after the mother.
Now,
Don't
apparently the
paint
story
it
has already been
incorrectly.
written. That
Don't
I
paint
must...
him incorrectly in these during all of
Oh,
this.
now I'm not a martyr or not a murderer, whatever.
No. You're a murderer of mothers.
Okay.
You're just not
Alright,
you're not a baby murderer.
There's my regular movement. There's going to be my bonus action dash.
Whoa, you disappeared.
You just teleported.
I'm underneath Terry.
Yeah, he's underneath Terry.
Wait, you're underneath me?
I love to be underneath you.
Oh.
Bow chicka bow wow.
The fight raging.
I have
This
another action. I haven't taken my action yet. I'm either deciding to run further or
This is not a giggity moment. This is not a giggity moment.
giggity moment.
Just look up.
No.
I don't know. I could take a shot.
And kill another mother?
Alright, I'm gonna take out this asshole
Which one? Sorry.
back here.
Okay.
I have a line on him. He's flanked, so I should have advantage. Arrow. I have the range. 17 hit.
Yes, sir.
Oof, double ones and a 2.
Are you in sneak?
Yes, he is flanked, so I do have. If I get advantage,
Okay.
on it does sneak damage.
All right.
I don't have to get in to get sneak attack damage. I just have to have
all right, let's hear
on it. So, I continue to run. I'm running further. I see that the giant lizards are still fighting a few of the dragon cultists. So I decided to take out one while I'm running away. So I shoot an arrow into this asshole, who's trying to flank one of them, and I'm like, as he raises his arm, I just drop him between the armpit.
That one here, right?
Yeah, that one there. He's on. Right. He's the only one. Yeah. The other two, I can't. Even though I see them on the map, I wouldn't have a shot between the giant lizard.
Gotcha.
Between the two, so I figured I would. And that's my turn.
Okay. One of the bullywog that had previously been holding the baby and got just nearly obliterated by Darfarius' hammer turns on him, and bites into his arm with his mostly crushed mouth and his tongue flopping. He only does 2 bludgeoning. I can put that on him. Before, and he's just gonna stay he's wobbling back and forth, so he's not really moving.
I use my reaction to cause the disadvantage of that attack.
Oh, okay. Because it was a multi-attack, so one of them already was at a disadvantage. Should I just roll? I'll just roll bite again. Heaven forbid. All right, so with his crushed maw, his mouth, and his tongue draping out of his mouth, he goes to bite Darfarius and just can't open his jaw wide enough, and so his flopping tongue just kind of licks the blue scales of our barbarian friend.
I lied. This is actually me making an attack.
Wait, what?
When a creature within 5 feet of you makes an attack against a target other than you, you can use your reaction to make a weapon attack against that attacking creature.
That was really good descriptions I just did. I wasted. So wait, he's not 5 feet from you. He's like 10 feet from you.
Yeah, he's too far from you, David. Those blocks
well,
are protection. You can impose. Yeah, it's not sensible.
The other one.
Did this last time
What
too.
the fuck is happening?
He's making you roll at a disadvantage, but it's a.
I already did. It didn't
flat
happen.
roll.
Move on, god damn it. We're fucking doing it live. We're moving on.
Okay.
So
It's
hold on.
to be fair, it would be a flat roll because Darfarius is using reckless attacks.
Said we're moving on.
I want to be fair about the rules. Darfarius is using reckless attacks, which means he gets advantage, but everyone has advantage attacking him. So then David, by doing this, will then make it a disadvantage on advantage, which makes it a straight roll.
Okay, so he got 2 damage. Jesus Christ.
Then do you have
Thank
to?
you.
Was that halved or not?
Yeah, I have it.
Then perfect. All right, it's done. I just want to be fair on the rules.
Nope, I appreciate it. Thank you very much. Now it's your turn, Rainer.
Alrighty then. I will take my 3 movement, and then I'll do a almost was a 1,
My.
and then a and then that was a 1. All right, so I'll just do a little 4 damage to this guy.
Did this guy?
Yeah, just like. Ping.
Let's hear
Oh
it.
shit,
Whoa,
my
whoa,
bad. Sorry, my
Wait,
bad.
did you say let's hear it?
Yeah, this guy here?
Yeah, is he dead?
Oh yeah.
All right. Well,
Remember, his face is completely crushed, and he just licked Darf.
yeah, licking Darf is a really dangerous.
I know.
That if
All right,
also your arrow.
Yeah, I back up a few feet, and then whip out the crossbow, load a bolt, and then just take the shot, and then gesture to everybody, saying, "I'm gonna smack my mic real quick and be like, hey, come on, we have to get out of here. Let's we can funnel them into this hallway, which will be easier to fight, and we have multiple levels to the castle that we can run through to get out of here." And everybody believes me, so that's what we're gonna go do. End of story. And that's my turn.
Gotcha. Okay. Yeah, you went to put that arrow between his eyes, but it is so mushy that you just shot on it. The thing. Let's see. This one's kind of just gonna back up and protect. He sees where the murderer is, and he just kind of like puts himself in between him and the baby. Let's see, does 2 here. All right, they continue to just fight with the yeah, continue to fight with the bullywogs up top.
My dog is excited about something.
Ooh, that dog is nuts. Okay, bullywog. Again, they start kind of like moving towards you, but then also like keeping an eye on some of the nefarious people. We know who we're talking about. All right, so he's gonna take both those, and they just. So a lot of it, you guys just start hearing slashing and thumping, and then the bullywogs are just really just taking a real ass pounding over here.
That's all you hear.
It is not pretty.
That's what we said about Darth and Ulan.
Oh shit! That was
Hey man, look, that whole snake business, that was.
You have a visual now too in the Discord chat.
I was literally just like on Imager, and it was like boom, lizard folk, which looks like a dragon board, and a snake, and I was like, this is just too perfect. Like, can't not just share this with everyone.
If you guys could vamp a little bit while I just start doing these goddamn rolls. All right, so this one is going here.
Vamp.
Vamp.
No vampire.
Junkie blood.
You guys see the shadow with the
Let's
bubbles?
run to drink
Sun
your
go.
blood. Blah, blah, blah,
Jesus.
blah.
You know, never mind.
I was trying, but then I had like
All right.
Vincent Price
Sorry,
over
gotta
here.
get back in character.
13.
Yeah, we got it. Guys, we really need to get out of here.
I don't think that's a paper mache
Where-
thing coming from the sky.
Where did
You
the
guys
sun
need to hurry
go?
up.
Paint it black just
This
starts
hallway
playing in
is
the background.
completely empty.
Guys, I need to get back to Leosin, and we need to get out of here.
We have time.
I
Forgot about him.
Literally, my entire purpose in life was to find him right now. I am going back there, whether you like it or not. We need to go.
One hasn't met
need your
Leosin yet.
We need to find an escape route out the west side of the
There
building.
are multiple levels to this place. We can get out.
Yeah,
They
multiple
will-
levels up, but we have to go down and out.
Wait, I think both the ways to the right and the left go down. Those arrows look like they're pointing down.
Those look like you're going around. Those don't look like they're pointing down.
In the midst of you guys like shouting and arguing, another one of the giant lizards falls, and you just
Aw.
hear like its death rattle.
At least it's not my pets.
All right, back to Ulan.
Ulan is going to go look over at this here window.
All right,
Gonna-
let's get a perception.
Gonna look around. Ulan has eyes like a hawk.
As you glance over the edge
What
of
are
this,
you-
you see that it's not a clean jump. You definitely can make it out there, but there are Dragonborn stationed right outside of this window.
Where?
Oh,
Where?
shit!
The hell?
We can see right now. There's just water.
Oh, sorry. You can see it.
Now we see
Man.
one. There's only this one that he can see.
Yeah, that he
You
can.
see,
Okay,
you see
well,
my blood over here.
Can I see this?
you can. Okay, you can see. You can see one. I'm gonna just move your character like that.
Oh,
You can actually see.
I see three.
So you do see that jumping down there, you'll
maybe
land.
not window number 1.
Or 2 or 3.
Or three. Maybe we go up and around.
Can he tell from here when he ran through if the stairs went up or down? Or can we-
No,
like,
you can't.
we
You
could've
can't
told-
tell.
Well, actually, we would have been able to tell from outside. Is this a tower, down or up?
Sure.
We
He
would
wouldn't
know-
have seen it. You
we would
guys,
know when we
none of
came
you,
in.
none of you would have seen it.
But
Like
we
you
would-
don't,
we-
you don't
but
even know that there's stairs there. He didn't do a
We would
perception
know
check.
if it's
No,
a tower
no,
from
when-
outside.
He would not know.
When we came
that
in
is not where the
originally,
tower's at. But he did not look to see a perception check to look that direction to see if there was even a staircase. So
But is
He
there a
kinda-
tower?
No,
For
when we
us
first
outside,
came into
is
the
there- Is
castle.
there a tower?
Guys, he's saying that you don't know.
you don't know.
That's that.
You know that there's floors above you, but you don't even know that there's a staircase there.
How do I know there's floors above me?
Because you've gone upstairs before?
No, he hasn't.
No, but that was a tower over here.
That's true.
Okay,
I
so
know.
when you're
I know
outside,
there's
you
shit
knew
up
that
there.
that this whole the perimeter of this castle is at least 3 stories tall.
Okay, that's what I wanted to know.
Maybe 2. I think 3. It's 3 stories tall. Anyways,
Anyways, I think I think the perception counts as a move. So I moved and then did perception. So I don't know. Can I move again? Does that count as my other action or bonus action? Or is my turn over?
I think so.
Yeah, I think perception is just something.
Okay.
Like you can finish off your movement.
I'm gonna move up here.
All right. And now I'm just gonna go ahead and say it's Valen's turn.
Okay, let me. Okay. Like I think that the shading like the shading function is messing with the screen because like I have to move my character every once in a while to keep it active.
Okay.
Yeah, but it's okay. I'm gonna keep moving behind, I guess, Darfarius, and I'm gonna attack this target again with the crossbow. Come on!
Are you
Bro.
attacking first and then movement later, or
Well, he's already moved. You can forego your move. You can forego your attack, Terry, and just do an extra movement if you want to do that.
Nah, it's okay. I mean, you guys are still here anyway, so I'll just move. I don't have to dash. I'll just take this guy.
okay? You want to provide cover, you the bard, or providing reinforcement cover. Gotcha. Valen, did you do a perception? Oh, that was just for funsies. All right, so you're attacking this guy here.
Yep, this one. And
Okay, that's gonna hit.
There you go. 10 damage.
Oh shit.
So
Okay,
while I try to move along with my teammates, and then hopefully we can get some safety, and then but basically also trying to clear a path for us. I get close to Darfarius and basically took down the targets that's near us. So just shot a crossbow and take it out.
All right, for the sake of this, we're gonna skip to Darfarius. Again, as you guys, the sun is blotted out again, and that same thudding just keeps coming back. Your guys' briefly were able to kind of like yell and shout to you guys across the room, across this thing, but now this thumping and this beating is deafening again as the sun is quickly blotted out, and this time you just hear this roar that echoes through like every fiber of your being is. All right, DW, your turn.
Yeah, I'm looking.
Or as Defarius.
Yeah. He can throw within 30 feet of him. So I'm gonna have him. He's gonna attack this one right here. That's not the baby one. The baby one's down here.
No, Darth's here.
Yo.
Oh.
Yo, Darth, it's your turn.
Darth, it's your
All
turn.
right.
We're running away to this door up here.
Okay.
But there's no one immediately around you. So I was gonna have you use produce flame.
And get who?
You can hit this one.
There's a small child that Alex has been really mad at.
I'm not aiming for the child. Aim for the one that you can right here, and then just make a little bit of fire around him, just to kind of deter them from chasing you.
All right.
Or you can use.
Dang.
Oh, hey, Darth.
What's
Use a
up?
lot of fire. Just keep using produce flame, and just throw some fire around there. If you hit them, great. If you don't, then you made a little bit of fire for them to run through if they were to keep chasing you in the courtyard.
Okay.
That was my thought. It was just like right here. Just throw it in that area.
All right. Someone controlling my player because it looks
was.
different.
You're
Yeah.
right here.
Let me close it.
Like it. It's all fucking weird. Do you need help moving it?
Oh, that not my character sheet looks weird. I think it's probably because I did not control it.
Yeah, I was on the spell sheet. Sorry.
How the hell do you get out of there?
I just flipped the floor.
What?
I flipped the floor page. You're fine. You should be good now.
Okay. All right, let's roll that.
Yeah. Who you aiming at? How far does it go?
30 feet.
Yeah.
10, 15, 20, 25. So you just gonna send it at this dude here? Is that what you're saying?
Starting here. Yeah. Down.
Okay. I think I'm only gonna hit one dude.
Okay.
So who you hitting? This guy here?
Yeah.
All right. Go ahead and roll the damage. Hit. Yeah, he toast. Let's hear it.
Woo! All right. First thing I was told is we need a really big fire. All right. Good, because I just had a burrito earlier, and my stomach is on fire. So I let it out.
And then run away.
So in this moment that the sun is blotted out by, we don't know, the sun is blotted out. Darfarius also lets loose this flame that ignites this bullywog, and you get this weird effect where shadow covers the courtyard, but then this big flame in the middle shoots out, kind of lighting everything. And then I believe you get a movement, Darfarius, and they are
40
trying to move
40 feet, so he can get to about right next to Rainer.
What is it? We're doing 10s, right?
Yeah, they're
10,
10
20,
blocks.
30, 40.
Come here, babe.
Yep.
Come join me.
Let's get out of here.
All right. That was
Yeah, let's go find someplace quiet.
Nefarious. All right.
Also, your boy toy's over here, anyways. So I guess that's
All right. DW.
Where is
I would
he?
say it's your turn.
Donde es Isaac?
Yeah.
up to the left.
I'm just gonna use a dash, my action as a movement, and my movement, so I can move 90. 3. 3. 3.
All right, Rainer.
All right. I will do the same.
You don't have,
So
a,
3.
you don't have a bonus action dash, so you can only move.
And
Move 60.
I can't move anymore.
You ran into the wall.
Oh,
Move up one.
Sorry. And then what is it? Here?
All right. So Rainer busts through the door and he finds himself in the great hall that he had previously been in with Valen when they produced the giant snake effect that had scared off a lot of the cultists that made him run south. Let's
Got scared
see.
off enough for me to get out the door.
Right. Okay, we're top of the order again. Ulan.
All right. Look back at DW as he came in.
Well, that's
The
not.
rest of-
DW's still outside.
Oh, not David Rainer.
So
Yup. there are some dragonborns down below these windows, so we should not go that way.
don't go that way.
I'm thinking of going up here.
Okay. I need to go that way too.
Ulan moves 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Opens up the door, goes to the door, inspects the door, and he's gonna open it up slowly and look around. Roll
I
perception.
believe the door is still wide open from when you guys were.
Yeah.
Ulan didn't know that. So Ulan's just gonna step in there
All right.
and look around.
Let's see. So as you enter this room, you notice that like the swamp water from outside has been kind of settling into this room through cracks in the foundation, and the pool is inches deep and sagging, and they seem to have like there's boards and stuff set on the ground so that it makes walking through here a little bit easier, not so that they don't track mud and slip and stuff, because it's not a high traffic area, but it gets enough traffic that they don't seem to be wanting to walk through all this mucky swamp, lose their boots or anything. That'd be embarrassing.
Grab a little bit of water and muck and wipe some of the gore and sweat off of me.
No.
And that's my turn.
All right, Valen.
Okay. I guess we'll keep escaping. So I'm gonna go. I can move twice. So can I go past this door?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
believe so.
And I'm gonna.
You have to fly
I'm gonna
down
go.
to get into it.
You have to swoop a little bit.
As you hit your head on the door, you come back down, and
There's no top view. There's no. Fine.
You would have
I
to
can't
balance it that
come.
you have to
I
come
can't.
down within
How
the
much
door
damage was
frame.
that?
none. He did pretty, pretty
Hey,
damage.
dexterity roll.
Yeah. No.
1d100.
Wow.
He's flying to come off.
Oh,
All right. So
That's okay.
it did.
I mean,
It did.
looks like it's
In order
safe
to come
enough for
down
mine
to 30 feet to before you landed the door, you miscalculated and dinged your head, but you're fine. You find yourself also in the great hall that you had once been in.
All right, let me remove that symbol.
No, you're still
There you
flying.
go.
No,
You're
you're still
still
flying.
flying.
You're just flying
Oh,
inches
it just
above
did
the
my
ground.
head. I just did my head.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just know you have flying for a lot more rounds, and you might be useful for getting down out of a window that we might have to be jumping out of.
I know Terry's fine at jumping out of windows.
Got
Don't
it.
Yeah,
need
but Terry
flying.
doesn't have that much health, so maybe he should take the flying route rather than just the jumping route.
Whoa. You saw what happened to him. He's flying.
All right.
About to-
Anything else you want to do before your turn is over, Valen?
Yeah, because I moved twice. I understand.
I think it's the next
I think that's
person's
it.
turn.
All right, Darfarius.
Run away.
Do we have to leave?
Yes. Dragon coming. We gotta go.
Supposedly.
It's probably not paper mache this time.
Is that 30?
You can move 40 with your normal steps, and then you can use your dash to move another 80.
Another 80?
Sorry,
Another 30.
40. 80 total, sorry. So
Each
can
one
I gotta roll?
is 10, right?
10, yeah. So he can move
I was
You
one.
can get to like right
here.
here.
3, 4.
All right,
Another
and
30.
then we're just gonna call DW's turn.
All right. So 1, 2, 3. Guys, do we want to go this way or this way to escape? A point.
So as you guys finally enter the Great Hall, you
All right.
hear like the muffled sound of the clanging and the heavy beating that you had heard is kind of insulated by the room you're in, the heavy chairs, the tables, the vaulted ceiling.
3, 1.
You guys are good.
Alright, that's
to
my
talk
90.
again.
Good to talk. Everyone, there looks like there is some mud in. Looks like the swamp is leaking over from this area.
All right.
We might be able to
I
get
need to
out.
go. I need to go pick up my my guy.
Your guy. Who?
My guy.
You found the guy.
We
I found a guy.
We don't have a lot of time to be picking up any.
Well, too bad. I'm gonna go do it. Move up here.
All
All right, so let's just do your marching order, and
So it goes Rainer,
so
and then
We'll stall behind you.
is there a way to make a second turn order,
You lay down.
or do you just want to delete everything off the turn order?
I think I'm just gonna delete that turned order because you guys are kind of out of it.
You don't need.
Viva doesn't want to deal with it anymore. All right, let's go back.
Turn order. Oh Jesus Christ! I would fucking quit right now.
All right. So
Okay.
We'll have it be David's turn, Ulan's turn, Terry's turn, Darvarius, and then me. Because that kind of just keeps the order that we've been going.
Okay.
So David,
Why are we changing order?
we're keeping essentially the same order. We're just making it be because David's going right now, so we're just gonna make him the top of the turn order.
He's leading us somewhere.
Yeah. And
We
then
gotta
it's
go
gonna be
find his
Ulan,
love.
and then it'll be Valen, then you, then me. You being Darvarius.
Okay.
It's just keeping the cycle. It doesn't really matter.
Okay.
Okay, so it's David, Ulan,
Terry, Darfarius, me.
Terry's.
Terry. Move your character up here.
All right.
Yeah. So that way, I should be lower.
Should we find a way to barricade the
Is
entrance
there a
from
way
the
to
outer room?
lower me? I'm on here. Oh, never mind. Got it. I just caught up.
Yeah.
Terry, you need to
Valen, if you
move.
want to.
All right, I'm gonna roll perception and see is there anything around us can be used.
So where you're back at, the door is a heavy door, and surrounded you is this is like a grid hall where they sit, long benches, big thick tables.
Actually, that works. Darfarius.
Yeah.
Before you go, grab some of the tables and put them next to this door. Wedge them against this door. Can that be Darfarius' turn?
This is the door.
I think okay. So as you guys are barricading this room up, Valen is barricading this more southern door. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, and then yeah, I would say that was yeah. You guys are good.
I keep moving.
Well, I would say Valen, go ahead and move your character back up and just make sure.
I'm
And
gonna
then-
moving over here. I'm gonna go try to look down and see if I can figure out how to get down from here.
I'm putting the tables over here.
Thanks, Darf.
Yep.
Darfarius definitely made this northern door insert.
Unsurpassable.
Where are you looking?
This right here.
So there isn't a big drop off here. What you see is that this part of the castle is a little more sunken, and that's why this muddy area. You're going to be at maybe a little bit of a disadvantage in your movements for a little bit because you've gone off of like the wood planks that are keeping. Fuck you. Sorry. That was for the chat.
What was that?
Fucking Eric. So you see, okay, so outside of this window, which it wouldn't be difficult for you guys to squeeze through, but then immediately you're dropped into the water, the moat that surrounds this castle, and it looks like it's a pretty decent trek to get through that water, to any kind of solid land. And you know from having traveled through the Mirror of Deadman that even when you reach land, it's pretty marshy and mucky and not great.
All kinds of
but this looks like an ideal place to drop out of the castle from.
No, let's follow that arrow that we can't see.
The arrow. We know for those of us who can't see
that arrow that we can't see. Love it.
I'm looking for a way to drop down, so I'm gonna point this out to the group, saying that this might be the better way to drop down.
Roll for it.
Let's look around this corridor.
Valen and David and Rainer have been here.
Oh, I'm still following Rainer.
We shouldn't be spending a lot of time exploring. We should be getting out.
I'm not. You guys are taking forever. I'm trying to do what I need to do.
And then saying we should go. That is what I'm trying to say.
Where are we going to jump up?
Over here.
We are moving along with you guys. So
we should
just
not be
go,
getting higher
go,
in the
go.
building to escape.
So come over this way.
I'm gonna keep following, but I'm gonna keep saying we need to.
Yes.
Let's walk in turn order.
All right, I think we're back at Rainer's. Rainer, you approach the underside of the staircase where you had previously left an old friend and ally Leosin.
Leo.
You find him curled up, hunched against the wall, and unlike the last time, he's seems to have lost a lot of color. And he looks at you just with blood kind of caked to his face. He seems to have been coughing up.
Do I see him?
Do you?
Literally, we're just here.
Yeah. No, I don't believe you. I mean, I'm looking
Well-
at your screen. I don't believe you see him. You can move up, Rainer, if you want.
Yeah. Leosin, you don't look so good, friend.
I'm gonna walk up while he's
This
talking.
may be the end. It may be the end for me. I'm gonna die with these goddamn cultists surrounded me.
Oh shit!
Don't
You've
say that.
brought-
We have to get you out of here.
Seems you've brought company in.
Yes, these are my friends. They're the ones who I.
Hello, Leosin. Nice to meet you. My name is Ulan.
Do I see him now?
Yeah, and as he looks around, his eyes immediately fall on DW.
I draw my bow.
I fucking swear to God.
Who do you think this is?
Who the fuck do you think you are trying to draw a bow? I draw my sword.
You think he's a harper? What are you
I
doing?
fucking know this man.
I think I know him better than you.
I don't think you do.
If you think he's a harper, then you have an order of an assassin in your midst.
Liam,
Then who the fuck are you to
You
know
don't-
that?
you don't understand.
He's the reason I'm dead.
I'm about to be the reason you're dead.
Wait, are you not of the living?
Fight.
I'm not the reason you're dead. I'm the reason you're alive.
Last I saw you, you set me off on a trap, and I was to be killed.
He coughs up some blood and falls back.
You
against
are
the
no
wall.
harper.
And many things. And
How
many
much
things.
you
But
know
I
is-
promise you, I'm the reason you still have breath.
Viva, what was the total
Yo,
years that
this
we said
dude's
it
your
was?
life, dude.
What's that?
What was the total years that we said it was?
5.
Okay.
Rainer rushes over to him to get between the two of you. The tensions are the tensions seem to be rising, and Rainer dashes between the two of you and puts one hand on his friend, kneels down, his shield drawn. Your Leosin is still looking at you, but now you see it's like half cover. Liam, there's so much time. Put down your bow.
Liam died 5 years ago, thanks to you.
Whom the fuck is Liam?
Neeson? His cousin.
His cousin.
You need to think about what really went down. And then he coughs up some more blood. And you see him start to kind of spin and his eyes flutter.
Can I use a healing potion on him?
Have a lot left. Do not waste a healing potion on someone
I
who's
have
an order of an
spent
assassin.
This entire trip looking for him.
I spent the last 5 years trying to hide from them. I don't
Honestly,
know
I don't
how
give a
long
shit
you
what
think.
you've been doing. I
I don't
barely
know how
know
long
you.
you think you've known him. but his kind are the reason why our friends are dead, and they would try to kill me. There are lots
I'm pretty
of
sure you
people.
probably brought that on yourself, to be honest, after traveling with you this long.
Oh,
You literally just shot up.
Oh!
There's lots of things you don't know, and a lot of
I
people
know you just
don't
shot a
understand.
mother.
That's crazy.
Jesus! Oh!
I'm a Harper. I'm out here trying to help those in need.
Oh!
You just
The
shot a
Harpers
mother.
help the Order of Assassins, Mr. I know all evil. You've heard of this
Oh
group.
wow, this is a major shade, bro.
It
How
seems
would you
like-
know about the Order of Assassins if you weren't already part of it?
I've already told
Oh.
this. They already know that. I've already told you I'm an Order of the Assassins.
first
I
rule
wasn't
about
here for that shit, so how the fuck would I know?
Yeah, he wasn't. He wasn't. The previous character that David played got killed off.
I know that, but I thought I would have told them from when I came back.
No, he would. No.
Fine.
We met David after
I'm
the
trying to
first
remember our
chapter.
first conversation.
We met David's new character after the first chapter that the city was under siege.
I
So that's
understand
why
that.
he wouldn't know you.
I'm trying to remember the. I'm trying to think back to like our first like couple sessions after that, and if we had the conversation.
Maybe that we should worry about this situation another time. Currently, this castle
We gotta
under
run. We gotta run. Wow.
attack.
But before
And there's
DA
some
come up with
creature
another
flying
opportunity to
about.
kill us, we have to run.
Maybe we should set aside our differences for now.
Yeah, I'm getting out of here.
Um,
I get my ass out of here.
Well, is that the same?
with
Before
the
you go
arguing
to
that's going on, attention drawn to the two of you. Can I
Yeah.
get perception checks from Valen, Darfarius, and Ulan?
Oh shit.
Well, I'm pretty focused on
Um,
like, keeping these guys in check.
both Darfarius and Valen noticed Leosin just collapse behind Rainier's shield. And as his body hits the stone floor, there's like a hollow thud.
oh no, his friend.
Why do you keep doing this shit to me, Aviva? God damn it.
I mean, maybe not argue and just give him the healing potion, but yeah, he did. So he thuds to the ground, leaving, and you hear this hollow underneath his body.
Something underneath it.
Might be a trapdoor.
Still his body.
Yeah, I guess let's get an investigation check if anybody wants to.
I'm
I
checking his body.
really turn around and check on my
I'm
friend.
giving guidance.
All right, 18 from me.
So
We need the bard to give him
I
a
have
proper
I don't
standby.
know.
inspiration if I need it, but I'm not going to use it right
How'd
now.
you roll guidance there, David? How'd you do that? Did you make a dice for that?
I found some stuff. I found some
Yeah.
stuff in the things. I can show everybody later. It's really interesting.
So Rainer drawn to the sound. Did anybody else roll that
I rolled a 9.
investigation?
Yeah, I'm checking him for goods. See what he's got. Maybe some shoes, shirt.
I'm sorry, are you looting my friend in front of me?
Yeah. It's for essential stuff that will, help me.
Valen, do you want to do an investigation check as well or no?
If
Alright,
anyone
I'll
gets to
do it.
loot my friend, it's me. All right, fuck all of you.
You can keep his
Darfarius,
necklace.
okay.
I
You
got
get a
it.
1d4 too,
Uh,
Dark.
Yeah, Nefarious got
you have any
it.
goods on him?
Nefarious got it.
Like gold? Does he have
Well, so as you loot the body while Rainier just stands there, fucking
Stand there.
you let him
Slack
die,
jawed.
dude. You wanted to argue before saving your friend, so you didn't like him that much.
curious to think whether or not he's going to either eat your friend or loot him. Darth Ferris, you do find he had been captive this whole time, so he's not carrying any. But he does have one thing in particular. It is
Yeah.
It is is it a elven ring with a crest on it.
Whack. From his land? Well, I'll give it to you can have it.
Do I recognize it?
I
had a 12. You
have a 12. I mean, it does look familiar as to you. Valen, you less interested in looting bodies, kind of are interested in the sound that made, and you notice that there is ways to, like, the stone here is loose and seems like gets shifted around quite a bit. And as you kind of kneel down, you feel like a bit of a breeze underneath it.
Ooh. Okay. So, guys, come close and feel the movement of the air. I think there's a ton of behind, there's a ton of below us.
Hold this door, trap door.
Yeah.
Hidden passage open.
Ooh.
See, I'm glad we didn't jump off.
Yeah, let's. So, what are you guys gonna do? You guys gonna just
opening it?
We're gonna open this can of worms.
Always open cans of worms.
As you guys, okay,
who has the ring?
Can we throw him off?
I think he handed it to Rainer.
Dark,
yeah,
give it to Rainer.
Yeah, I give it to Rainer.
In the meantime, Valen and Ulan and Darth, it's Valen and Ulan are over, and they start like just peeling these large chunks of rock away, and there is a staircase leading below.
Hey, everyone, we found a staircase. Let's go.
I begrudgingly follow.
That's good. That's good that you go, because I'm going to hang back a little bit, and
I swear to God,
hey, just keep going, man. Just keep going. You don't want to see this, but I need to eat him in order to gain back my health. I lost a lot of health in battle, and this is the only way I'm gonna regain my health.
You don't heal from this.
Yeah, I do. I'm gonna roll for it.
Darth Ferris, all right.
What I gotta roll?
Oh, holy shit! No.
Look, it's in my nature, so I'm gonna roll nature.
Rainer pulls his sword, Talon, and he draws it to your neck. He gives you one opportunity.
We don't have a lot of time.
I don't think this is the time.
We don't have. We have to move.
I tossed the Darth Ferris one of my rations. I say, open up. Open up, boy. Open up.
Move.
Open up.
All right, fine.
Move.
Can I throw him off the side of the ledge?
No, move. Leave him here.
I'm gonna roll for athletics.
I push him down the hole.
I grab Darth by the hand, pull him.
Athletics. I say, get your hand off me. Oh, he's gone. He's not on the map anymore.
You two are very accustomed to wrestling each other, and you try one of his moves, but guess what?
He knows. He knows how to.
He's very familiar with your moves.
All right. I follow along.
Good boy.
Thank you.
You guys start
like as we're going back down. I'm gonna be the last one down. I'm going to try to. Was it a hatch? How was the secret passage?
I'm not letting you guys go before me or go after me. I do not trust you right now. I'm sorry, but no.
I'm trying
you can't
to
trust
cover our
you.
path.
Let him die.
I honestly don't.
Then you can stand here with me, but I'm covering our path, And I'm looking for how was it? Was it a hatch or what was it, Viva?
It was not really a hatch. They just moved the rock.
All right, so if we move the rock back, we can just cover our escape and kind of make it look like I'm trying to make it look as undisturbed as we can, so that so they're less likely to follow us down this route.
Yes, you can do that.
What check do I need for that?
Stealth.
And here's some guidance. Guidance.
God, I had a terrible roll there.
With guidance.
Yeah.
1d6.
So as everybody heads down, you do start to move the rock behind you, and the group moves ahead of you. Rainer keeps a very close eye on you as you do this, and slowly, like the lights close up from that was drawn through the windows above you, and you find yourselves in
I tell Rainer, like, as I'm closing the door, we can compare notes later. You can tell me how much you still just trust me. Let's get out of here.
Some of you may or may not have vision here. I don't.
I have vision, but Darfarius has Lightbringer, so he can just ignite that, and we have a torch.
I have 10 torches.
I'm just saying, he has Lightbringer. He could also just ignite that too.
Okay, so he has it on. Darth, you can see, right?
Yeah, I could see this.
All right, everybody can see. Okay, because of that. Yep. All right, so as you guys come down, Darfarius lights Lightbringer using Darfarius. What is the phrase you use? The Lightbringer.
I might have said this in a drunken state, and I don't remember.
Probably.
What do I say?
I believe last time what you said it was like, check out my dick, and then you did like the fucking X thing.
That sounds about right. Check out this dick.
All right, so from now on, you're gonna be.
I'm pretty sure Lightbringer is a cleric weapon, which means it would theoretically be incanted by a cleric saying, which is a very religious saying. I think it's hilarious, though. Go with what we have. I think it's hilarious.
So from here on out, you're less likely to be using your Warhammer, and you're gonna start using Lightbringer to attack with.
To bonk people.
Yeah, to bonk. Now you're bonking with something different. All right.
Nice.
Come on, everyone. Let's get the move on.
As you guys kind of start to
should we start rolling for turn order?
I think you guys can probably maybe keep your turn order.
What am I seeing?
Perception, I guess.
Yeah, that's why I rolled for perception. I'm just trying to is this a cave? Is this like a secret passage?
It looks like an underground cave.
Your eyes are closed, Terry.
Fuck! I fucking can't roll perception today for some reason. It's like I can't see shit today.
Yeah, you find yourself in kind of like some underground caverns. This is like less well made. Carved. There's crudely built. As soon as you reach this ground, you hear like the trickling of water dripping. You can as you guys shuffle your feet, that sound kind of echoes off the walls, carrying for long ways. This is it's not probably a section of the castle that like the civilized cultists and stuff would find themselves in.
So this doesn't look like it's used very often. or it hasn't been used in a while.
No, you're not getting that.
What type of cave is this?
All right, directionally, real quick, from where we are, we're coming from here. So does this looks like it's going backwards? Does this look like it's going up or down?
I say we push forward.
I'm not disagreeing with you. I'm just making sure the map is oriented the way we're expecting it to be. Because
What are you talking about? Which areas?
There's a looks like a way where it goes backwards right here.
That
Is
looks
up
like it's
into the left.
step down.
Okay, does up and to the left look like it's heading in the direction we wanted to go, or can we not tell while we're down here?
Is there a direction you wanted to go? I'm not
Away
familiar.
from the castle.
Is it like slanted downwards or is it slanted upwards?
Well, we know
right?
we know we were on the northwest edge of the castle when we went in, so we know if we're headed back into the castle in a direction, or if we're going in, because I mean not all of us, but Rainer sure should, right? Because Rainer has like
Traveler, Pathfinder,
yeah, so like Rainer should know.
Wanderer.
Yeah, so he should
Aren't
have
we
a
up here?
direction of like a good sense of direction.
Did we come from this direction?
Mhm.
Top right. We need to go up.
All right, let's start heading. Let's keep heading north.
Or hold on.
North on the map.
Yeah.
All right, I'm done talking about it. Let's keep going.
I'm sorry. Are you guys?
I'm trying to verbalize the thought
We're on
process
this
our characters would do when we're walking.
Okay.
Rainer pulls out his notebook from earlier and is like, "This looks relatively familiar based off of the information that I got from the observatory." We need to go to the top right.
Is this water top left?
Top left.
Is this water deep, or is this like just puddles?
You can't swim or what?
Well, if it's a swim, I don't want to risk it. If it's a puddle, I don't mind walking straight through it.
Well, a little bit. Maybe we should swim in.
Others.
Can I get a wisdom check from you?
I feel like Rainer should drown.
Perception.
Perception?
Yeah.
From me?
Yeah. You're the one asking all the questions. So as you're kind of looking around, you notice that like
17.
a lot of the bigger footsteps and stuff kind of lead to the southeast. I'm talking about this area here.
Okay. Bigger footsteps.
You would assume that these are the footsteps of the bullywogs.
Rip.
And you don't really see any proof that any of the cultists or the like I said, like the cultists or the lizard folk have been down here. This is like a very much a murky, swampy, shitty area that now shows signs of the bullywogs, but not of the cultists of the lizard folks. And that the water flooding the center of the chamber is a little more than a puddle. It reaches about like 1 foot near the center. And the water is slightly acidic, but not enough to cause damage.
Okay.
To this side, there's a way like you can see the water creeps through, but the rock, like it had burrowed through the rock. So if you were to try to go that way, like you could probably go through this acidic water crouching, or maybe even like crawling on your belly like you would do at a children's wading pool.
Okay. So the water seems acidic, guys, so we got to be careful.
Oh,
But,
snap.
I mean, I think if we just keep heading this direction that Rainer said, I think we'll be okay. Just be wary that the water shouldn't hurt us, but something's making it acidic, so just be wary. And let's just keep heading. Are these squares 5 feet or 10 feet? They're
10 feet.
5?
They're 5.
Oh, each 10.
As it.
This is 30.
They're 10. Just double it. Big cave. Big cave.
Okay.
Valen's keeping up with us. Same. He's not actually lagging behind.
Hold up. No.
I was moving.
I'm moving, but
Holding
the
your
screen's
hand.
frozen.
Still.
Like I said, the shading system's a little bit.
Okay. Let go of Darth's
There you
hand.
go.
This is a
Wait, I'm still hovering on the air, right? So technically,
Yeah.
I can.
You still got some time for.
yeah.
I can
I would
go
say
over-
I would say you probably have like 10 minutes left.
So like a round.
No,
Around
around
10
is 6 seconds.
Well, so
Okay.
we're not doing rounds anymore, really.
Okay, all right.
Okay.
So can I go over to the right and then check it out?
But you would have to ignore your flying and then go on your belly through the acidic water.
Yeah, you can check up to this point until you hit the rocks, and then you'd have to basically dip into the water to get through. Is that what you're talking about right here?
Yeah, no, I'm not going to go beyond this area, but I would try my best and roll another perception and see how it goes.
Okay.
All right. All right,
Um,
good. So, is there anything I can see by this tunnel of vision?
Do you have dark vision? So you kind of
I
like
have dark vision.
you lay yourself flat with your flying, I guess.
Peter Pan style.
Peter Pan.
And you hover right above the water. You can kind of see in there, but it gets really dark. And you don't see anything, but you kind of hear like you hear shuffling, and you hear if you wait long enough, you can hear like a padding of feet.
So there's So there's no noise, no anything I can see. I can sense around this area. Then
He just said that there's noise. Padding of feet.
Padding
Bullywog. There's bullywogs.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna go back and just tell the group that basically there are a bunch of bullywugs over there. So I rejoined the group and said that there's, in case you guys are wondering, there's nothing like beyond the tunnels over on the right side, other than probably some bullywug, but other than that, nothing really interesting. Is that you typing, Alex?
I'm not typing.
Who's typing?
Viva.
Oh.
I haven't typed in forever.
Noise.
You're in the midst of nothing in a very dark place. You're stealth.
I'm just trying to I don't want to be stomping through the cavern. Is what I'm just doing.
You
One doesn't notice you.
Ulan has completely lost. He just looks around like, are we missing somebody? Can't figure out who he's missing.
I'm just trying to.
Gotcha. As you guys approach these stairs,
to be stealthy. I always try to do this when we're in a cave or by ourselves.
We'll check out these stairs.
you guys start looking towards a staircase that drops down.
Oh, this is going
about.
Down. Okay.
Hold on. Wait.
Because from my angle, by the way, I
No,
couldn't tell.
no,
if this
you
went,
guys actually go up this staircase.
Yeah, I couldn't tell if this faded off to a side like tunnel. So I wanted to make sure before like we like got like sideswiped by somebody. I was like trying to actively creep.
All right.
Which now
Let's get investigation check
from everybody, or specifically someone.
I'll just give the information to whoever rolls the highest. All right, DW. So you enter this room, also it's empty, but there is a wooden crank powered crane. Because in front of you is about a 15-foot ledge. Oh, we're talking about this one here. A 15-foot ledge in this dark room, and in the center of it is this wooden crane that seems to be able to move people effectively from the bottom to the top.
Well, Balin can just fly up to the top real quick.
Wait, Balin, you're pretty smart. How does this thing work?
Is the controls on the bottom or the top?
Right now the platform in order to climb up is on the top.
Balin, can you fly up there and get us the platform?
Okay. Before I go up there blindly, I'm gonna roll another investigation and see if is there any trap or.
No. You look. Roll a
perception.
Yeah, no, you're good. I think you go up there. You hover to the top of this 15-foot thing, and you go over to the handle of it, and you release the lever, lowering the wooden plank down.
So.
Okay.
Ulan hops on.
Can it support? Does it look like it could support all of us, or do we have to take turns?
It does not look like it could support all of you.
Wait, Valen, raise me up.
Okay. So then I pulled the lever again.
Okay, I need you to roll
moving the box around for.
I need you to do a strength check.
Oh. All right, strength check.
I reach his toes to give him guidance. Like 8 foot tall.
So
that's okay, right?
I would assume that'd be able to bring up Ulan.
I know.
Ulan,
maybe not Darfarius, but Ulan's gotta be more than enough.
Can I jump up there?
Ulan is also like 7 feet tall.
No, Dars, please, you go last because I'm not confident that me alone can bring you up.
Ulan's taller than Darfarius.
Ulan's a Goliath.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
No, but in terms of the physique and the weight, right? Is it heavier than Dars?
So yes, you're able to bring another character up.
Okay. So then lower it again.
How much are you, Ulan?
320.
Okay.
And 7'7".
No, then Dars should be no problem then, unless Dars is heavier than 320.
How much did you weigh?
I weigh
320 pounds.
Dars 369.
Dars, we made 369.
Yeah. And how much was Ulan?
320.
Okay, let's go ahead and get another roll to see who the next one you can bring up.
Can
let Ulan make a roll.
Because I'm not confident my strength check can know what's going.
Yeah, that was a miracle that made it the first time.
All right. You just start.
I accidentally moved.
I'm so happy I made that call.
My big man.
You're able to easily get Darfarius up to the top.
How much do you weigh, Rainer?
Lower it down. Darth, what's your athletics modifier?
I'm like 210.
Oh, you were supposed to roll a strength, dude, not athletics.
I lost my stuff.
Nice. But Ulan is supposed to run with. We'll just keep going. But anyways, okay. So the next person up, you're very easily able to bring.
Yay. Can I stop moving?
Rainer up,
please.
All right. Someone's got to help.
I just did.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah. Well, someone has to help. DW
Oh
up.
shit! Not a strength save.
Goodbye, mother killer.
Rainer decides to take his turn at the wheel and just starts cranking it down very quickly. Our boy comes up.
Do we want to leave this still working, or do we want to break this?
They would have to have a way to get up here without being up here already.
Club it.
Bonk! It bounces back and hits you in the head.
Yeah.
It's a critical fail. He has to take damage from that.
What do I have to roll?
This contraption is pretty sturdy. I don't know if we'll be able to break it.
Darfay clubs it and it shifts a little bit, vibrates, but it's still holding still.
All right.
It's pretty strong.
I don't want to waste
Can
any
we
more
just leave
time
it alone?
hitting it.
But as you guys are
use my
beating
thieves
on
tools to like sabotage it real quick.
Right, because as you guys are beating, the sound is carrying.
Yeah, can we stop making noise and shit? Can I just want to just really quickly do this, and I say this out loud.
Oh no, and that alerted everybody.
Ulan produces flames in this damp environment. It hits the ropes and stuff, but it doesn't catches. The cavern lights up pretty decently, like illuminating you guys, and you see like along this wall here, like this kind of muddled silhouette of all of you idiots just kind of like beating it with clubs and throwing fire at it, and then DW there with like trying to get in there with his thieves tool.
Forget about it. Let's leave.
As you guys start to leave, DW goes back to it, and kneels down, and you hear like some snapping and clicking, and I would say it's relatively sabotage as you release like gum up the works on some of the levers here.
Perfect.
All right, I start walking forward, and I see that there's 3 paths forward.
It froze again.
Yeah. I say we take the stairs.
Damn, I would really like to.
I think it's to the point I need. Fork path.
Yeah, I say we avoid the water if possible.
Maybe we should.
So as you guys enter this room, like there seems to be like a mist. There's mist flowing. Sorry. Fuck does that work?
Word says they are.
There's a mist flowing from area. So the area to the north, flowing into this room, and then kind of like pulling itself down to the path south of you, and it flowing, I guess, in this direction here.
What did we call that thing before we got up and down?
The crane.
Right, but what's the? I'll call it a crane.
Lift.
Lift would work, but I call it crane lift, whatever. Guys.
I'm gonna go get some ice. I'll be right back.
I'm gonna roll an investigation here as well.
And you said there was a mist coming from the north and going south.
Yep.
All right.
With your investigation,
Looks like normal mist.
Yeah, looks like normal mist.
Maybe she
All right. I'm gonna
just follow where it's going. Just follow where the mist is going.
Can we see to the stairwell that's like in the middle path?
This one here, yeah. You can kind of see up until this point because the stairwell starts to get so like the roof also kind of follows the stairwell, so at some point it kind of blocks your view, and it's just kind of a darker.
All right. Rogue boy with the sneaky sneaks. Why don't you go take a look down there to see if it's dangerous or not?
Which way you want me to go?
Down the middle one, the one that we can't see down right now.
I'll use my guidance. All right, so 19 total.
We start to slowly creep down the stairs and kind of dip into this low fog.
Oh, there's fog down here too, huh?
Well, the fog is following the steps. It's kind of going to like the lowest common.
Oh, okay. So when I envisioned it, I thought it was going from this north passage to this south passage. Are you
It's going to both of them.
That's going to both of them. Okay, so it's flowing. Gotcha.
Yeah.
All right, gotcha. So I am going into the fog. And these stairs are going down. Okay. I'm going slowly.
As you start to kind of go down these stairs, you start to see like niches in the wall are filled with carvings of frogs. They're ranging from sizes of a fist, the size of a pumpkin, and larger carvings are sitting on the floor. Does anybody have a religious check they can do?
I can do a religious check. It's just not one of the things I am specialized in. So.
Am I really a cleric?
I have a +4 on religion. +4.
All right, Valen, go down there and check.
Yeah, I'll send a message back up to him, tell him what I see, and say that like to me is safe.
So can I use? So should I click on?
Yes, that means if he tells you that means we should walk down there.
Okay, so as Valen starts to kind of like close in.
Oh, sorry, I clicked twice.
So
my bad.
You got the same number twice. Worked out.
Okay.
So you start to notice that indications that Ramenos is venerated here. Ramenos is an ancient entity now believed to be in deep slumber.
Oh crap!
And as far as the characters are aware, Ramenos was a god of one of the ancient creator races. If it was ever anything more than just a legend. But judging from this chamber, whoever created this place has only the shallowest knowledge about these entities.
Jeez.
You spell Ramenos?
So it's like an elder god.
Like in the chat.
Ramen. Oh,
that's actually how I spelled it, but I'm pretty sure that's not how it is. Okay.
Ramen. Oh.
Ramen OS.
I had an H in it.
All right. What are you guys doing?
Oh, get it. All right. We're trying to get out of here, so maybe we should approach the chamber.
Do I feel like I'll do a perception check or whatever you think is right. Do I feel like going down right now is a good way? Is this even something I could roll for? But do I feel like going down feels like
You want to do another investigation check? I think that'll be
all right?
fine.
Because we're trying to find the exit, right? So getting too close with the
I have no
ancient
idea.
god is not it.
Yeah. You
Let's
don't.
just head down these stairs.
Okay.
Maybe this god will teleport us out.
I just saw them pop up on my
I
screen.
knew it. I knew it.
As you guys head down the stairs, you do start to see that the next chamber
Can I stop
standing
everyone?
amongst the mist
Yeah.
and these
Bullywog.
shrines are some of the bullywogs.
I want to say
They-
Alex is still in the lead and he's in stealth still. So he should have spotted them before they spot him.
Right. Can I tell us everyone to stop and then start walking back up?
Yeah.
Yes, you can. Yes.
All right. If I see that, then I'll go check out this other place.
Thank you for being merciful.
Well, I mean that's like what the point of my like scouting would have been, right? As soon as I see something, we kind of retreat to a safer location, and then we can go check another route. So me and Valen quietly go back up the stairs.
Actually, it looks like Raynor's already in the room to the north, and he finds himself. The mist in this area seems to kind of like just hover in place.
So there's no really a way out?
Well, there is you guys kind of like closing the room. There's no exit, but
Where's the mist coming from?
Is this
I
blood?
guess Raynor knows more about this room.
So I'm just gonna roll investigation with advantage.
Assuming we're all in this room now, so I can move myself in.
Well,
Or are you saying that like based off of
yeah, based off of the knowledge you got that I had given you from the other thing, you know.
I pull out my journal and I pull out like what's in my pockets. I pull out the journal on the ring, and then I am looking at the journal. And in here, so in here is actually a teleportation circle.
Oh shit!
Looking at the area, there's some scribes or some glyphs. And based on what I was able to take from the observatory, I should be able to use this.
Perfect. Let's do
Wait.
that.
Time out. Viva. Can he use teleportation circle?
So part of what he had read and discovered from the stuff that you made him go look at in the observatory is that the cultists have been using a teleportation circle here in the castle to reach another part of
The world.
Okay, I'll go back in game. I'll stop asking outside of game.
Okay.
So Rainer, what you're saying is you can do magic?
It's
No, I
not-
can invoke the magic of the runes in this device.
What
Okay,
he's
so
saying
this is
is
a so the cultists have made a device for teleportation, so they were able to make this device. Like, do we know where this goes?
Yeah,
away from here.
Yes.
based on the maps, because the maps told us where they're going to and from.
We know what's on the other side.
If this leads us to where the maps say it wants to, yeah.
Do we know who's on the other side?
The only thing he knows is that it connects to a lodge of Tellus the White.
Who's Tellus the White? If he says that out loud, who's Tellus? Who is
That's
that?
the only thing. That's the only thing he was able to gain from
Right, I
from the
understand.
book. Like it was annotated and marked. But unfortunately, you guys have murdered too many people to get information.
Well, he's called Tellus the White. He might be evil.
Right. So if we take this, we might
You
be
know
going
the-
from one burning castle into a not yet burning castle.
Yes. However, this castle is burning. Everyone already knows we're here and is looking for us. There is a war and potentially some sort of beast that can blot out the sun that is already on its way. Versus somewhere else where we can reset and maybe sneak out and get away with a much higher option, a likelihood of that.
I know.
So
I think the most important
just
thing
don't
is
know
right now
where-
for us to get a long rest spot.
we don't know what the.
As you guys begin to continue to stand in this
Luan pushes everyone
in this
Yeah,
room,
just teleport
there-
out.
there-
sabotage us
there's
so
a-
we're only
there's
with
a light
fast and
humming.
furious?
that start to pick up, and for you guys, it still is light, but it starts to kind of vibrate off the walls.
Is there a way for us to make sure
You got to
no
get
one's
in here, or
listening?
else this thing's gonna leave you behind.
Everyone's in the circle right now.
Darking, if you're not coming, we're leaving.
I'm planning on coming, but I'm trying to say, is there a way for us to make sure no
Oh.
one else follows us?
I don't have that information, and all I know
We
is that
don't
this is our
know.
best way out.
Can we like?
Trigger it.
We can't go. Go.
Go!
Rainer
Rainer,
whispers
go!
All of you keep
Ra-
going.
Rainer whispers the incantation that he had seen written in one of the journals. The fog starts to rise and cover you all as everything begins to get as that humming and like a kind of like a blue light begins to cover after like a really jolting like a really what the fuck is this? Oh. Sorry.
This was really dark whenever we showed up.
What you guys hear? Like after really jolting, turning sets of moments, you guys find yourself feeling like the warm heat of the sun. The air is fresh. You're no
We
longer
got out.
feel like that you no longer smell that rotting damp of the swamp, the Mirror of the Dead Men.
Where are we?
Luan kisses
Levi's
the
trying.
ground.
Levi's. I know, right? It's like we're alive. We're alive.
Where are we?
You want me to just tell you? What?
No,
I
no.
think
Where
he
are we
has-
on the map?
Like, where do you want us to drag our characters out to?
Oh shit! Right here.
Can you control click that or whatever to drag us to it? I've been scrolling around, so I don't know where you are.
My character disappeared from the map, so I can't even tell you where
My
I
character.
can go.
Yeah, I'm getting like so much shit talk, and I'm like, I don't know where I'm supposed to be looking.
Does this help?
I can't see you pinging. Are you pinging? Oh, we're up top. Okay.
Ooh, shit! Hold up.
I think.
Can we take like a 10-minute break to use
sure.
bathroom and all that shit now that we've had
Right,
a
you made a bunch
pretty
up here,
substantial.
and then there's some of us down here.
Okay.
This is where you guys are at.
All
All right,
right,
Okay.
thank you.
All right, so let's
So-
go ahead and take our break.
All right, take a break.
Why don't I be a big me?
Make yourself bigger. All right. Fucking let you be.
How can I make myself bigger? Ah, there you go. Hey, I'm bigger. I think I can disable my ability to fly now because I think it's about 10 minutes past.
Yeah, you're probably.
I know trying to play safe, Alex, but at that moment we really don't have a choice. We're bugging out, and
I understand bugging out, but sometimes you just if you could take a half second to like look around and think what we have.
but
Versus,
we're,
like, we're not under fire. That's all.
no, but the DN's trying to tell us that we are on the fire because there are people chasing us.
All right.
I can't see myself on the map. Oh, never mind. I went up. Sorry. I
You
scrolled.
guys, having been down briefly in the bowels of the Castle Narrator in the Mirror of Deadman, you find yourself in a field amongst the bright light.
Flashing lights.
It'll be up to you guys to navigate this space from here.
Where we landed, is there any marker saying that this is where you always land, or is this just sort of like random?
Can we roll for turn order?
One's gonna climb up on this rock.
We don't need turn
You
order
guys-
yet.
you guys
There's no
will probably want to do investigations checks and stuff.
Yeah.
Like you don't.
Let's do
Yeah, let's
investigation and perception.
Let's see how alert we are. Yeah, walking through here.
Hey, 18. Hey.
I can with survival. I should be able to find us a camp
Obviously, don't care about anything around me.
between that and Wanderer.
And I need. Okay.
Look, I give
So
0.
between Rainer and Valen, you guys, it's very quiet. You hear only the sounds of nature, nothing out of the ordinary. Rainer, surveying the road and stuff, sees that some of the path is worn, but it's not a high traffic area, and it certainly hasn't been used anytime recently. Valen, from his vantage point, doesn't see anything like nothing that gives him any alarm. I do want a intelligence check from Darfarius and DW.
Your intelligence?
Yeah.
I ain't stupid.
You did an intelligence save.
Try again, Darth.
Oh.
The one all the way. On
The big box.
Oh.
He's a little bewildered by getting transported somewhere.
I don't care about where I'm at. I'm still trying to figure it
takes out a piece of paper he'd been holding on to ever since the Wave Echo Cave, and kind of blows his nose into it and just looks around, completely befuddled. But DW, you get the sinking feeling.
What the fuck?
What's happening?
That's
is
oddly
it the
specific.
paper that he's blowing his nose into?
You better go wipe that snot off of it.
Give me that. Ugh. Wipe it off on his tail. All right, hold on 1 second, guys. I just got.
Anybody want to?
1 sec.
He's figuring it out, but
Why would it not respond?
Do you guys not? What are you looking at there, Darkwing?
This map, not snot rag. Is that a yes or tis? Last one.
tis is it is.
Oh God.
Tis is.
Okay.
Tis it what?
Out with it,
Wait,
man.
Wouldn't
Words.
Vader know where this is on the greater world map?
On a greater world map, sure, but like just being transported here out of nowhere.
No. But yes,
You'd have to help Rainer out.
I will. But I'm just saying, if we look at if we pull out a greater world map and I go, is where you think we are? Is that this location? Can I do that?
I believe so.
I think we're.
And you're
Okay.
The location that we were teleported to, was it close to, the woods of Sharp Teeth?
DM. As Rainer, I'm using my brain powers.
Knowing where world map is, and we would have one between us. Someone has one, or would we? I don't have one in my inventory. Never mind.
Does anybody have a world map? But I guess you could
I don't
describe
have a
it.
map in my inventory.
All right.
I don't.
Here is.
Well, Rainer has a picture graphic memory. Oh, wait,
No, he doesn't have a picture graphic, but he knows where like maps are. He knows where things are located in general. So if Waterdeep's here, and here is, and I described like a mountain range and everything else. This do you know these woods right here? These are the woods of Sharp Teeth. Is that where you think we are, based on what you're looking at?
From the map of the
Right,
in
we
the
should have been where this teleportation sigil should have taken us, based on what you read.
this should have taken us to the Greyspeak Mountains. We are not near that right now.
So I'm looking at this map, and I'm looking around where we are. I'm like, I don't.
We seem to be south. Like if I'm looking at the moss on this tree correctly, we are south of the Grey Tree Mountains.
Well, let's just tell
Because-
you which side's north.
Exactly. But
Opposite side of that is south.
yeah.
Okay.
So I know we're south, and this moss only grows south of the Greyspeak Mountains.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. So
So-
we're working our way there. I think we're in the woods. We're close to the woods of Sharp Teeth, and if that's true, so
Yeah, the moss says so.
Or moss says so. All right.
I'm working with a bot over
no,
here.
it's fine. On one of our previous adventures before we met you, we were in Wave Echo Cave, and this is one of the things that we found, this map, and I hold it up and I show it to him. So I wonder if the two things are related, because right now, if I hold it out, if you look here, this is where, I think we're around here. This is marked on this map, and this is a booger. But this was marked. We never had a reason to go here, but we're right here. Is this close to where we were thinking we needed to go to, or not? I'm trying to gauge like if this is.
No, we're nowhere near where we thought we were supposed to be going.
Okay.
Like at all.
We're on a whole new adventure.
We might have ended up on an off-beaten path, but we are close to where this is, and I don't know why these two are related. Why we ended up here, but we can investigate.
Now, just as a reminder, Darfarius, you found this map in Wave Echo Cave. After I think a penis got thrown out of Flaming Skull.
Yeah, it was in the Flaming Skull chest.
Yeah.
Nice.
You found it. You discovered it. This is a map that marked the Woods of Many Teeth.
Sharp Teeth.
Sharp Teeth.
Yeah, the woods, Sharp Teeth. Mm-hmm. You've been
Woods.
holding on
Woods.
onto this, and there was an X that marked the spot.
Oh yeah, let's go to that.
This is what he's referring to.
Right.
Oh.
And this was that curse, and for Ulan and Rainer, this was protected by a cursed chest with a flaming skull that warned us about it. And if it wasn't for a flying dildo to kill it, we were able to defeat this.
Does everybody else see this too? See this here?
Yes.
Speaking
I
of,
see your pings. I
speaking
don't
of
see.
dildo, you don't see this whole like layout
Little
of these
ball-
bushes.
ballsy. Everything
Here's-
reminds you of penises right now. What's happening there?
Darvarius
look at
was rolling
this
really
shaft.
low on intelligence for a reason.
Look at this shaft right here. Look at this shaft.
Yeah.
Here's a head,
If
and
you,
then this
if you,
spewing.
if you squint your eyes and tilt your head a little bit, yeah. Maybe you're thinking about that snake dick that you were confuddling with earlier. I don't know.
It's the number 2. Hey guys, don't get crazy. Look, this is number 2.
Yeah, big picture. I got you. I see it. I actually do. It does look like a big old 2.
Yeah. So get your minds out of the gutter.
Sorry. It's hard not to be there with this group.
That's what she said.
It's true.
I rolled a natural 20, so that's why I'm asking that question. This is the first time I'm really getting a good
Okay,
map.
so I guess I'll whisper this to you.
Is it north or south? Does it really matter which way we're going?
Yeah, what's it say on the map? Are we going this way?
All right, we're going north.
North.
Before we head out,
But was it exactly what?
Got some graves over here.
I suggest we set up camp if we can.
I know. I was thinking about this area.
As you guys are starting to discuss,
There's a grave over here.
Set up camp and just that happens in the background. We can continue to discuss what we're going to try and do, but I think in game we should just take a long rest before we go anywhere.
Maybe a little bit away from the graveyard.
I agree with that. I agree with all that everyone says.
Oh, you guys want to take the camp around this corner?
Sure.
Because we will have one direction open space that we can see somebody coming.
Yeah, I think wherever we can get some cover so that we're not right off the teleportation location if they happen to be able to follow us.
Yeah.
Ulan knows about comfort, so wherever he goes,
I'll move by myself over here.
Rainer, did you have to use the ring to use the sigil, or was it different?
I'm sorry, what?
Are these little huts? These little.
Did you have to
hear you.
No, those are gravestones.
Oh, that's where I'm sleeping.
Did you have to use the ring to use the teleportation sigil?
Did I have to use the ring to do it?
Yeah.
Was it TM?
No, you did the whisper.
No, I did the whisper.
Yeah, I saw what you did. I'm saying my character saw what you did. I don't know what you did.
I don't know what I did either, honestly.
Okay. That's fine. I was just clarifying the instructions.
I think he just read the incantation and then just go.
Yeah.
I was making sure there wasn't for lack of a better term, a key that he needed to have other than an incantation. So because it would have been nice to have taken the key with us, but it's fine.
All right, here's our fire.
You did that really fast.
All right.
Yay, fire.
I guess if you guys want to have conversations
really quick, I'm just saying, I don't want to spend an hour on us trying to take a camp. But we should just we should take a long rest. In real life, we should not take an hour just to do camp.
Fine.
Please.
Me and Rainer will take first watch, and anyone who wants to listen to the catch-up story, and then there'll be 2 other people to do the second watch. Okay, I'll do 4 and 4, and then everyone gets a full night's rest over the course.
And I start passing out. I start passing out the gator jerkies. Thank you. I was looking for that word. Yeah, to the groups out. I mean,
all right, I pull out
and tell the group saying that, hey guys, I know this is not much, but just take some provisions and just rest.
So, we're in the middle of our rest, and DW asked about the ring. I don't know what it is. They said it was Elvish. Do you I
am an elf. I can read it.
The only 2 who would know about this are you or Valen.
Yeah.
And you and so while we're on our fucking keeping watch,
I can do investigation.
I thought you said you fell asleep.
No, you guys are asleep. Like this is during the 4 hours that the two of us
Got it.
are.
I
All right.
will
Yeah,
investigate
y'all figure this out. Y'all figure this out.
I will investigate it while I tell you who I know Leosin to be.
Okay, fine.
Because you're not going to trust me until I tell you otherwise.
I don't trust you, but I want to know why he had this. I need to know why he had this.
I want to know why he had this too. So, for the sake of argument, or for the sake of speeding this up, I tell Rainer the same backstory that I told the group thus far, and then I give in.
Which is what? Guys, come on.
Oh, okay. Well, I didn't know if we wanted to. If we're trying to save time. So yeah.
Thank you, Dar, for keeping it real.
Look, fuckers, you guys just ran through a whole dungeon without exploring any rooms. I don't have a lot planned for the rest of the hour you guys want to keep playing, so can you maybe tell the story?
Okay, I'll do
Let's just take a break then. I mean, there's nothing.
No. We're doing some good stuff here. I'm just saying.
I didn't know
don't
how
skimp
much
on
of
the
this
story.
you want me to do. Like,
Don't skimp on the story.
Okay. Darth, can you stop with the sound effects for a little bit? Because it's tough for me to do. I don't mind it normally. I just can't do it. I can't talk over it right now. All right.
Terry, that means you too.
God damn it.
I literally see all of you lighting up. So. Start muting people. I can't focus. I'm too ADD to do it.
Right.
On focus.
Being muted.
Terry took 8 minutes to pass out jerky. You can't let it.
All right, so I've already told them I was a former member of the Order of Assassins. I am no longer, and part of that is because the person I once was is dead, and I would like to keep it that way. I've spent the last 5 years making a new life and trying to stay away and stay out of the eye of the Order of Assassins. I left my old life behind, and I've just been trying to find my way and find my new way.
So you're telling me everything about that previous life is gone?
I'm saying I thought it was what I was betrayed as a part of it, and it was not. It didn't. They obviously attacked me, and one of the people that are behind the reason I was ultimately had a contract out for me was Leosin. There was a whole conspiracy I got set up, and Leosin was the one that started the whole conspiracy in my eyes. So I do not trust him. If it wasn't for Leosin, there wouldn't have been an attempt on my life. So I don't know who to trust, and I ran away. Well, I didn't run away. I died. The person you heard him call, Liam, is dead.
Okay. I guess metaphorically or in your mind, sure. But if you're telling me you're that person, you're still here, then like you're not dead.
What are you doing? I see the stealth.
Don't worry, it's just me and Darth.
Oh, awkward as shit.
Oh. All right.
We're scooting a little bit further away.
All right, whatever. So you're telling me that Leosin, the guy I've known as a Harper for decades.
Viva, can you correct him if it was decades that he would have known Leosin, or if it's something
As a Harper?
I was told this week 5 years since the events that I'm telling you right now. Like out of game.
I've known Leosin
I'm telling you
for
out of game.
decades.
It's been 5 years. So is that correct in the timeline, Viva?
I'm just saying that as Rainer, I've been a Harper for decades.
Right, but do
And
you
I've
know
known-
Leosin for decades?
I'm just saying, do kind of check. Jesus Christ.
Insight?
Yeah.
I don't know if I need it, but whatever. I don't know.
Your insight is
normal.
He's telling you his truth.
Okay. Well then, I'm telling you 5 years ago, when all this went down, Leosin wasn't just a member of the Order of Assassins. He was a high-ranking member of the Order of Assassins. So if Leosin has been a Harper for as long as you think he has been, unless he was somehow magically, and less likely, undercover in the Order of Assassins, it's likely the Harpers have been infiltrated by the Order of Assassins.
All right. Well,
I
don't know what to believe with all of this.
In
whatever.
Tomorrow, you can ask the rest of our members of our group that I told them what I've told you for the most part, except for who I was, and Leosin, because he wasn't a person I ever thought I would run into again. But we, as a group, have run into the Orders of Assassin. We've killed at least one assassin, and we know that there's at least another one out there who has killed another member of our group and other people along the way that we have worked with. Okay, so this is not a group. If you don't recognize the name already, then realize that this is not a group to trifle with, and they mean business, and they have done harm to this group that you have become a party with. So I don't mean offense when I did not trust a person that I've known to have literally stabbed me in the back. But this is the life of, like, this is my life and everyone else in this group's life on the line. And while my methods might be extreme, they generally are for the benefit. Not literally. I got stabbed in the back. Literally is the right word.
No, it's not.
My methods, I'm trying to not be that person anymore. But this
yes, because you said you left everything from that life behind. I understand.
Okay, so I'm telling you this as an effort to.
Well, since you're such a
mend the bridge,
wise person, I still need to know what this ring is. So
all right, I'll investigate.
Here, take a look. You know why he had this.
I read Elvish and Deep Speech if it comes into play, and Sylvan.
So in the light, so in the light of this campfire, DW leans and starts to kind of spin it in his hand, and his face takes on a very stoic nature.
This is crest of the life that I left behind before I died before.
The crest of the life that you left before?
This is the Umbra family crest. This is my family crest. I don't know how he has
So
it.
you're from the Umbra clan.
Yeah. A long time ago. Probably not safe for me to admit that, though.
Well, I'm gonna do a history check. And once it
What
shows
is the history you're trying to figure out?
I don't. I'm trying to understand if I know if the Umbra clan has any significance to me or not. And with my role, I don't think it does.
No. And with your encounters with Leosin, it doesn't ring a bell either.
Okay.
I don't know why you would have this ring.
Well, congratulations. It looks like you got a family heirloom back, bud. I still don't know if I can trust you. I don't know what the hell's going on. All I know is that the guy that I've known for decades is dead, and he had this ring on him. And it's apparently very directly connected to you. And now he's dead. The entire reason that I joined this party was so that I could find him and save him. He's dead, had your ring, and I don't know what to do now. And we leave it at that, and we finish our long rest.
Did you guys get rest? You two?
Yeah, so like it would have been somebody
So
else's
not,
turn.
you're not the two I'm talking about.
Oh, those two.
Yeah.
Okay. So as the sun starts to peak over this campsite, dew on the ground, the fire is just embers, so slowly dissipating in the campfire. You guys emerge from your tents and
Did we level up?
your makeshift tents that you have
Level up.
and you guys start to journey north.
Do I feel
Interestingly, as you guys follow this path, you start to hear a sound. Can I get a perception check from everybody? Holy shit,
20.
you guys all pretty much hear it. You guys start to hear this twinkling, this turning, this very melodic sound coming from over the hills.
You're whistling. It's too low for your mic.
I hear nothing.
Oh no! Doot. All right, sorry. Doot 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 little doot 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 doot
Oh my god.
It's a circus. See? You're going to waste my
Pretend we
time.
hear nothing.
what is this?
You see how good a job I did?
Going to have a good
Nice.
time.
Marf does not hear anything.
Don't
guys-
worry.
Terry hears a way to get more
Apple.
drunk apples.
Fermented apples. Yeah.
Terry starts following along with his own instrument.
He wants to go find his horse.
You guys continue further north, but seemingly with every step you take, the song grows louder. Doop doop doodle little doop doop doodle doop doop doodle little doop doodle doop doop doodle doop doop
Please
doodle
tell me I
doop
don't.
doodle little doop.
How do you reset? How do you reset the thing? Is that just reset?
I don't know how to do reset on this right now. I just manually
Reset. Reset what?
The spell slots and everything.
I just
I
maxed
just
everything.
clicked it until everything was pushed back to the full, like the arrow keys and stuff.
I did. Here, fail. Guys, this is what Dalen and I heard that like months ago on the journey south on the
I know.
what was the road? Was it literally called the long road?
Yeah, I think so. That's when we travel along with all those wagons and the.
Do we want to follow this, or do we just want to head to the X? Is it on the way? No, I have you muted.
Getting louder.
Sorry, Harris, I can hear you.
You can see it yet.
Is it on the way?
I don't know what he wants us to do right now. We keep walking. We keep heading north.
So we're going to check it out. Check it out. Check it out. Let's
go.
I got
Thanks,
it. I
God.
hope we find this terrible circus so I can just kill myself real quick.
No, I want to slaughter them.
He's broken.
What are you guys
So
doing?
can we?
I thought
We're moving toward the noises. We're moving toward the noises.
Yeah, we're moving towards the noise as long as it's towards the X marks the spot.
Well, as you guys understand that the map leads further north, the sound starts to carry from your right.
We just wanna do this, guys. I feel like the sound's not going to ever leave us alone unless we finally investigate it. Let's go kill this sound.
Let's go kill this sound.
As you guys veer off the path, you travel about a mile into the field. And as you emerge over a, as you guys start to crest a hill, in a valley below, you see the tops of the tent tops of a circus.
We've all agreed. We're attacking first and not asking any questions, right? For the circus. It's been annoying us for miles. We're gonna kill everyone there and then just leave, right? That's what we agreed
Pretty
upon.
much, I guess.
Nah, I'm joining the circus.
Nah, investigation. At least let's talk to them. Talk to them and see what they're up to.
Oh great, we're gonna go talk to circus folk. One is shooting
rather make sure that I would rather investigate what's going on before jumping to a conclusion that we should just kill a bunch of mothers out of nowhere.
You guys begin to make your way.
Have you ever cursed by that one natural one roll? How many natural ones did you roll, David? That you got? I'm not giving you shit for.
I didn't kill any mothers or things like that. I've just fucked myself over.
I asked him to choose. I wasn't saying what it was gonna be.
I don't know why you even attempted to attack that person ever. But
I didn't attempt it. I said, what would I see and what would I do if I rolled this? And he was being honest. The natural one. What was I gonna do?
I don't know. Just run and get out like everybody else.
That wasn't what I would have done. I told him what I was gonna do, and then he made up a story around it. What do you want?
So as you guys make your what happened here?
I'm going into stealth.
Oh, I forgot.
Are we switching the map?
You forgot your what?
My lizards.
Oh, half of
Oh,
them
yeah.
are dead.
No,
No,
it's too late,
What?
man. They
Dude,
don't
so
die.
many of them are gone, dude.
I'll go back with you.
Thank you. I need them.
You guys continue to move closer and closer towards these tents, and even though you guys are walking towards them, oddly, like they're not getting much closer, but the music starts to kind of die down. It's not nearly as ear penetrating as it had been previously. Um, after after about an hour or two, night begins to fall, and you start
After
to see.
an hour or two, we just woke up.
It's no, you guys have been walking for a while.
Oh, okay.
Where's, try refreshing your page. You guys start to see the lights in the tent of the circus below you. You guys enter the fairgrounds. Still nothing.
Do you need us to pull out our characters onto the map?
Sure. If you guys could put them here.
Here?
The screen's black.
Gathering steam. Oh, I got
Oh,
it. I can see now.
Yeah.
Put them on the bottom.
Yeah. You guys can just zoom out.
This.
You see, you could just zoom out. You guys see the circus in place. But as guests and participants of the circus run past you, you hear the chattering and you hear the laughing. But you take a closer look, and
Oh, shit.
you take a closer look, in these customers of the circus run past in these ghostly forms into the circus,
Ghostly
into the
forms?
into the main circus tent.
Nice.
Guys, these are
Gonna be
ghostly
a-
forms. I don't know if we want to be a part of this circus. Let's get the fuck out of here.
Dude, did we like fall through a dimension?
As your attention is drawn to the front of this main tent,
All right, we just got.
as these ghosts or seem these like apparitions seem to center and run through
Does anyone know what
and
these
disappear.
are? Can I do like a? Like a history check on what this could be? Viva, can I do a history check on what I think this could be or something?
Yeah, you can do whatever you want. Just start rolling. You really have no idea what's going on.
Guidance matters. All right.
You still have
13.
no idea
Yeah,
what's
that's
going on.
okay. Does anyone know what this is? Do we want to stay here? What are we doing, guys?
Because they kept making noises. So I mean, we can leave and never look back.
Ulan, you get the sense something is drawing you to that front door. Something you don't feel an overwhelming sense of dread or fear. You take some kind of delight into this surrounding in this environment. You of all people. and you kind of start walking towards the front.
Come on, everyone. This is a happy place. It's good. Trust me. My instincts
Okay.
never fail me.
Yeah,
Who walks into the tent?
they never fail you. Touches gargoyles.
Leaving everyone else behind, telling them to come in.
You guys,
That much bigger than us?
no, this. I just want the image. You guys just need to be looking at the image.
Okay.
You guys begin to move forward, following Ulan, and these apparitions.
What's all the apparitions doing as Ulan walks
They're,
forward?
they're just running like they're missing a show. Like this, the start of it is about to happen. No, they're not paying attention to you at all. And they run forward, and you guys approach the front. And inside, you see like the lights kind of just like shifting, the spotlights moving around inside of the tent. You hear kind of the sound of animals and stuff on the inside. You hear like oohing and awing as the as you assume the acrobatics or the tightrope walkers are doing their tricks above. You guys enter. When you step forth and you come through that hallway that's surrounded by the bleachers on your left and your right towards the middle of this room, you find yourself in an empty tent and a spotlight in the center. Standing underneath the spotlight, well illuminated in front of you, is the ringmaster. He kind of puts his arm out and begs you to sit.
Ulan goes and sits. I can't.
So everybody takes a seat in the front
Here you
row.
go.
In the front row of the circus, and you guys stare at the spotlight and this figure in front. And as the music starts to go louder, this light starts to shine brighter, brighter, until it starts to kind of until your surroundings start to kind of disappear, start to blend into the world and drift away. I'm gonna ask real quick. What's gonna happen next is gonna happen individually. Do you guys want to mute yourselves and only hear your things, or do you guys want to hear everybody else's thing?
I think we should mute.
Yeah, I want to hear my thing.
I don't think we should hear each other's.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
so we should deafen.
So let's get a turn order.
Okay.
$18.141.
I told you, I figured out some stuff in this game. I technically have advantage on my on it. So
who's first? So this is Valen first. Okay, so everybody deafened but Valen.
All right. So the only bummer is that I'm doing this in here, and now no one can hear me on. I mean, no one can hear anyone else on stream. But this is, I think, more. Oh, this is so brutal. I should walk away. got my headset.
Person that you had seen
All right, this way they can...
that was in the center of the room.
I'm unmuting so that the stream can hear, but I'm
Okay.
gonna walk away.
Gotcha. This figure approaches, and for some reason, his facial features, the person's facial features and stuff, kind of like lose all definition to you, but you're drawn in onto the red, and as you get drawn in, you start to see these swirling colors: black, red, black and red, black and red, swirl and swirl around. The red starts to take shape, and you start to see.
So kind of like, what's that? Kind of like Spawn. You're telling me like he looks kind of like Spawn.
But these colors now, he has no form. There is no form. It is just this black and red. And the red starts to take form. You start to see this red grow definition. First, there's these jutting, jagged edges. Then they form a tail. Then they form feet and claws.
Oh shit!
Now, you see the history of the dragons start to unfold in front of you. Battles waged for years. As you start to realize what's being played out in front of you, you slowly drift back and fall back into your seat.
Okay.
All right. Go ahead and put yourself on mute. Do you know how to deafen?
I think so.
Can you try talking?
Yeah, I'm talking now, but I just need you to. Yeah. So you got to figure out how to deafen. Okay. So I'm talking now. We need a DW. Doop 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 little doop boop boop doop boop boop doop boop boop doop boop 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 doop Okay, so with him not here, I'm gonna just skip to Rainer.
I think it's Darth. Darth got 18.
Oh no, oh he's here. DW's here now.
Back?
Yep. Okay.
Sorry, I was expecting you to message me in the Discord.
Sorry. Chat. Okay, so you sit there in front of the main circle of the big top, this circus, and this figure in front of you, standing underneath the spotlight, dressed in like a black pants and red jacket, big black top hat. The more you try to focus on his features, the more they kind of start to drift away. But the music starts to kind of wind through your brain, and you start to focus on the red of this jacket, and it becomes this dancing between the black of his top hat, the red of his jacket. They start to intertwine and mingle and spin. And as you're kind of overcome by this kaleidoscope of colors, you find yourself floating above a town, being ransacked. They are approaching, these soldiers, or these men and creatures are approaching a house, and you hear screaming as they start to drag the occupants out, and you recognize the house. You recognize this town, this village, this elven community. You look around and you see yourself now kind of teleported through time, and you're inside of this a dungeon. You feel the damp on your skin, and you feel this fear and dread as you look upon your captors pinned against the wall, and you call out for Liam. You slowly drift off, and you lay back in your seat, and you start to gain consciousness. All right, you're done. I need you to put yourself on mute, and then I'm gonna go with yeah, exactly. Rainer. No, yep, Rainer. Where's Darf? Oh, Darf. Nope, Darf.
All right, Viva, what's going on, man?
I Darf.
What you got for me, dude?
Aquarius, you find yourself sitting.
What is going on, man?
You find yourself sitting in the front row of this circus, and you look in front of you. You see the circus master standing underneath the giant spotlight, dressed in black pants and like a red jacket with long tails and a black top hat. It shines
So
even.
It's Danny DeVito.
He's a little bit taller than Danny DeVito. It shines bright. The red
Oh,
shines
you know
bright
who it
underneath.
is? It's Hugh Jackman.
Yep, that's the one.
I knew it.
He shines, but the more you try to focus on his facial features, this person's facial features, the more they kind of blend away into nothing, and you're overtaken by this red of his jacket and the black of his hat, and these two colors start to wind and twist and spin like a kaleidoscope, and you get the sense that you're losing yourself. And
I ate some shrooms.
yeah, and you start to fall, and as you're falling, you catch yourself on a branch, and you drift slowly to the ground, and you see another dragonborn. Looks very similar to you. You get the sense that it is you walking on a path, away from home, and in its wake there are bodies mutilated, destroyed, flattened, smashed, lacerated. Every step you take seems to leave a puddle of blood behind it. You get the sense that you start to hear in the back of your head, like screaming and calling and pleading. But you continue on this journey down this trail, each step leaving a bigger and bigger puddle. You look behind you and you notice that these puddles of blood, this red gooey mess that sticks with every foot, starts to glow brighter and brighter. Quickly over your head swoops some mysterious shadow. You look back at your feet. That blood starts to seep up your body. As it starts to take over you, you lay back and you gain consciousness. I need you to deafen yourself. And I'm going to move on to the next person.
All right. Thank you.
I'm here.
Rainer, you sit there uncomfortably in this suit of metal. Looking around, you see this empty ring, the circus ring, kind of just like in this uncomfortableness that this thing that's filled with laughter and joy is hollow and empty, and the spotlight shining in the center of the room draws your attention. You see the circus master standing front and center, black pants, black top hat, and this red jacket. And the more attention you pay to him, the less details you seem to make out until all you're really seeing is this black this black from the hat and this red from his jacket, and they start to dance and spin and entwine until you find yourself flying through the world like a cloud, a dark cloud hovering above the ground, looking for something. You feel this, like, in the depths of your soul, you feel this hunger and this anger. You're searching, you're busting through like cabins in the woods, and tearing through uh, you're tearing through castles and and through the countryside until you see yourself in front of a very old gnome. He looks on you with horror as you envelop him. And your eyes open anew, and all you see is seething rage. You stand up and you reach for the doorknob. And as you do, the world falls away from you, and you find your body falling backwards until you gain consciousness. All right. I'm going to need you to deafen yourself.
Yo, yo, yo.
Ulan,
My turn.
the leader of the group, brings himself into this into the big top. You look around happily, trying to find perspective of what you're seeing. You follow these apparitions in here gleefully, happily. You follow the laughing of children and the joy. But as you look around in the stands, they're empty. There's nothing there. And as you draw your eyes around the room, you see in the center of the ring is the circus master, dressed in black pants and a black hat, red jacket. You can't seem to draw your eyes off of him. You try to make out details, but there isn't there aren't details to be made. And the jacket and the pants and these colors, these bright colors under this light shining down from above, they start to kind of envelop you. They start to take over your vision, and all of a sudden, like a kaleidoscope, those colors start to clash, and you find yourself sitting on the edge of a cliff, holding the body of someone you once loved, who had been who had been whose life no longer is of this plane. They had seemed to have been enveloped in a dark death. And you feel that beating in your chest and this flapping. There is this feeling of dread as you stand up and you look over the cliff edge, and the world is in flames. And there are these dark beasts flying all through the sky, laying waste to everything you see before you. They're just firing, shooting fire in front of you, burning up the lands, burning up villages and forests, torching everything in sight. And you look to the left of you, to your right, and you're surrounded by your companions, laying dead on the ground, without armor, without weapons, and you have this sense that you failed. And as you go to sit down, you lay back as you notice one of these beasts approach you, and you feel the warmth of the flame engulf you. You gain consciousness.
What was that vision you showed to me? I will not let this occur.
Did you not talk to Valen, or was he first?
Valen was first.
Oh, sorry.
I'm back. Sorry to throw a wrinkle in it. I was like, I don't want to like have like a shit ton of dead air on the stream.
No, if you could have made sure that they heard everything we were doing,
They
that'd have
did.
been great. Okay.
So I just had to like walk away. So it was after we came up with a good idea. I was like, fuck.
I'm back.
All right.
Is well, Darth is still everything.
So
So
we just finished the show.
as you guys all
Dude, it's so weird
Laid-
being deaf.
you guys all laid back, and as you gain consciousness, you find yourself
Gotta have our
in the middle of a field. And in front of you, there are no circus tents. There are no lights. There's no smell of popcorn. There's no laughing children or aspirations, but there is this being in front of you. He says, "Welcome, everybody. I am very happy to finally meet you, and I'm sorry to have pulled you from your adventure, but there are things that you needed to see. There are things that you needed to know. And, well, I'm a bit of a showman, as you can see. I apologize, and I cannot go into any more of what you saw or what you heard, because that is for you to make out. Please know that I mean you no harm. Well, I will do no harm to you, but the task I have at hand for you will be harmful, will be dangerous, but I promise you, none of you will be slain or die or meet your untimely demise from this. You just need to be willing participants, and one of you will be granted a boon. I have vested interest in all of you. I've vested interest in what you plan to do. I've vested interest in this world of ours, this world of yours. My apologies. Will you willingly come along?
Blah.
Is that a
Blah.
nah or a yeah?
Blah.
Like,
Yes.
no?
We still have all our stuff.
Yes, you do have all your things.
I mean, no, it was like a question, like
Oh.
like tie my
Oh,
shit
and the
down,
yeah, no, you have all your stuff.
Do I feel like I'm in my right mind
Everyone takes a knee.
outside of just having like woken up from like a fever dream, and now I have a being. Looks like he's in a circus in the middle of the field.
Yeah, you feel a right mind. You feel in this plane reality
But so it doesn't feel like I've just been like abducted by an alien and probed.
a little bit.
Oh shit.
Your ass hurts, but
Oh no. I'm just saying what you described to me, all right? We're all laying down in a field. It's what you just described. Just described an alien abduction.
nah.
Darth's laughing because he knows it's true.
It
I
felt
offer-
it felt
will
like I
offer-
ate the wrong kind of mushrooms.
Let's not
will
go
only
down.
offer this.
Let's
I
not
will
go
only
down.
offer this one more time, as I do have other timelines to get to. Will you join me?
I'm interested.
Ari said Willan took a knee and said, "Tell me what to do."
Fuck it, whatever. Sure.
I'll do it.
I don't understand what the hell's going on here.
We just got presented like a weird dream, but
We got presented. All right.
As you guys all agree to follow this being whose long, slender frame you still see like blurrily. You don't really see, but you also don't really notice. You guys blink your eyes, and that's where we're gonna end it tonight.
Yay!
Ooh-wee.
Fun. All right.
Dude, I don't know how you do it, man.
As a side note, I will like you guys to all for the next session to prepare yourself for a battle royale.
Woo! Battle Royale!
That means last man standing?
Last man standing.
We're all fighting each other.
Oh, man.
I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. Fuck! Why?
I'm okay with this.
Oh my god! Can you? I don't even know how. Dude, I don't. I have the worst stats for combat. What are you talking? Why are you doing this to me?
I'm gonna tell you. you better learn your stats real quick, because yeah, next session
we're
will
no
be
longer
a
helping each other.
M&A battle royale,
Oh fuck!
and
Did we level up?
who the victor becomes the spoils. No, not yet. I wanted everybody
Finish the
to
battle
be
royale.
at 5 for this and have what they have, and had it for a little bit before we get that level up.
All right.
But you guys are close.
You want to end the stream?
Okay.
Yep.
All
All right. Good
Bye,
job, guys.
everybody.
Bye.
Good stuff.